Adventure gear by Climb, because sometimes you have to learn things the hard way.
Connected.
My name is Toyin Adebola. I'm here to go on the ride of my life with the Ride of My Life crew. We're bringing worlds together. We're bringing cultures together. We're bringing ideas together. We're bringing people together. And in this whole period when there's just so much confusion and strife in the world, there's nothing more beautiful than taking something that you love to do and doing it on another continent with a bunch of people who love to do the same thing. Nothing more beautiful.
Good morning. Getting loaded up to the...
So we started out in Julian. I learned how to ride up there, so to go back there, since I've learned how to ride a little bit better, it was a lot of fun to kind of relive that.
I don't have English words for the ride so far, so I think I have to get to Hollywood, sit down for a few hours and we'll decide what word to use. I've rode on some roads in Nigeria, in Africa and in Europe, but this is just the peak so far. And Brad keeps saying that I've not even seen anything yet, so I hope I don't run into him once in a while, just in awe, sometimes.
We're at the Mount Laguna campgrounds. We are moto camping. We're out here bragging it out.
Hi, I'm Chelsea, aka Tokyo Venus, with my BF Brad, future husband, of course.
You did read my note.
Oh yes, I got it.
You read the dialogue I wrote.
I can't believe
Beautiful
you're
children.
leaving.
So,
You know, you could have ridden with me on my Triumph,
it's true. I would do more.
but you're lame and you have to go to Hollywood.
I would need to collect film.
I mean,
And we got an
this, the
international
forest, me and my friends, or Hollywood.
This is the Hollywood International Independent Documentary Awards. We spotlight and showcase filmmakers from around the globe with their passion projects and their very, very specific view on the world. We let them highlight any kind of social or cultural thing that they want to, and that's why we provide this platform.
Here again, we just landed here an hour ago. We have the second edition of this film ongoing right now. Wow. We just rode into town an hour ago, and first thing tomorrow morning we're riding on. And I say thank you to Brad for inspiring me to do this thing again. Thank you very much for HIIDA. You guys are awesome. Thank you very, very much for this. Thank you. Thank you.
My friend Toyin just got this rad award for this really cool documentary, motorcycle documentary. It's fantastic, and you gotta see it. The beauty of it is you can have the whole family watch it.
The Rockstar was kind of new, you know. It was like a blend of modern, ancient and modern. First of all, you see like all these bikers gathering and just gathering, and then there was a place where there was bullet holes in the wall where you know you have this history about how like there was some kind of exchange of gunfire in that place back in the days.
This was a stopover from the stagecoach route from San Francisco.
Yeah, these are like thick.
These guys are getting ready. Look at them go. They're getting staged.
Yeah, because this is like freaking me out, man.
We're pretty much in the clouds right now. So the higher up you get to the clouds, from my understanding, and then you go higher than you're above the clouds.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my God! Look at that! Oh my God! This is unreal! It's like going from one, oh my God, like going from one realm to another.
A waterfall of clouds just spilling over.
This is the first time in my life I'm going camping. First time in my life I'm sleeping in a tent. I feel like a cowboy. I'm having coffee the Western way, the old Western way. Only that it's not in a tin cup. So far, you know, we've been through some of the most amazing things I've seen in my life. Within 1 hour, we went through like 4 different climates, like 4 different temperatures, from warm to cool to cold to like, and then back to, you know, like sweating, and then like 15 minutes again, you're like, it was just awesome. It was kind of new for me, you know. So we did all that, and then we got into Vegas.
We got Las Vegas, Nevada right ahead of you.
Oh, wow. The heat, the brown sand and loose rocks, the hills on your left and on your right. When we're riding in the Mojave Desert, and I was like, this is indescribable. The wind almost blowing you off your bike, the heat, you know. But it was new, it was beautiful. It wasn't boring for me because there was not 1 mile that looked like the next mile. It looked like, you know, when you've ridden through this like all your life, it looks like the same to you. For me, it wasn't. Every mile was different from the next. The rock formations were different. The terrain was different. The topography was different. And then we're doing hours and hours and hours in the Mojave Desert. It was just beautiful.
Hi. So there was a mishap going to Vegas. The front tire started wobbling like crazy, and I couldn't pull out of it. And I ended up going down at about 75 on the freeway.
And we were driving against traffic for about 6 miles. And then we saw that, you know, Brad just said Ashley had got, you know, Ashley came off her bike. And I was scared.
Probably the second thing I mentioned to the people that stopped to help me out was, thank God I was wearing this climb gear, because if I wasn't, I'd have no idea what condition I'd be in. You know, I'd slid for like a ways, and when I came to a stop, I inspected it and my body, and I had a couple of abrasions, but other than that, it was fine. No broken bones at 75 miles an hour on the freeway. It was pretty incredible.
The fact that I saw she was standing and she was walking around and the bike was upright, my heart calmed down.
This opportunity to ride Toyin has been one of the most incredible experiences of my life, probably.
Ashley is an amazing woman. She's, I think, I've met a lot of tough women. Ashley is as tough as they come. She wakes up in the morning, she knows what she needs to do. She doesn't wait to be told.
Remember when I told you you ain't seen nothing yet?
Yep.
This is what I meant.
With what you have shown me in the last few days, out of Nigeria, USA ride has been a magnificent success. I swear to God, you know, with just what I've seen in the last few days.
Wow.
I mean, I'm telling you, guy. I mean, it's just beautiful.
When we camped last night, you can almost see like the details of the rock. We're that close. The feeling I get is it makes you feel tiny, you know, really tiny, you know, in the whole scheme of things.
Ready to go climbing?
Climbing?
Yeah, when we get to the top of the hill, we're going to put a harness on you and a rope, and you're going to do that
I'm
climb.
not doing that, man.
Yeah.
Those tunnels there's something different about them. You know, I've been in a tunnel in Europe that was 17 or 18 kilometers long, and it was just tunnel and lights and stuff. What struck me about the tunnels we passed is some kind of ancientness to them. You know, there was just some kind of ancient, I don't know how they were achieved, because, you know, it's still a work of art, you know, to drill a hole through a mountain and make a tunnel in it, but there was just some ancientness to those tunnels, you know. Even from the Moab desert to this place, everything has been like something modern imposed on something ancient. That's the feeling you get riding from the Moab, you know, throughout all we've seen today.
Moab, Utah.
I love seeing the guys with like the big beards and it's all folded back like on their face. Like there was a guy on the snake the other day and like his whole face was like Chewbacca. It looked so awesome. I was like, I want that.
He gets all the words out there. They're just not in the right order. Because you have the sandwich of, you know, because it's a burger and you put the lettuce right on the because if.
So we went to a Slick Rock out in Moab, and we had seen some videos about that area prior to going, and I was kind of intimidated, but when we got out there, it was a blast.
I haven't deliberately, actively taken my bike, like off-road, deliberately, and riding on rocks, that was the first time ever. I'd never put a bike on a rock in my life before.
The trail we're doing today is called Fins and Things, and out of a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being climbing a vertical wall more or less, and 1 being going down a gravel road, this is a 5. So there's a little bit of everything in here, definitely enough to challenge the intermediate as well as an advanced rider. There's plenty to play with in here to have some thought-provoking moves.
He's been here a million times. We're just taking it slow and we're filming it from the truck. Let's go do slick rock in Moab.
You know, Brad says, come on, you know, let's do this. And I'm like, all right, cool. So let's try it. And I did it. My heart was pounding in my throat, but I did it. And it was exhilarating. My hair stood on end, but I had fun. You know, Moab is so beautiful. You could see the diverse activities, you know, families participating in all sorts of things in Moab, you know. But it was just such a beautiful, epic place to be.
This is what we're thirsty for.
This is what I love, so it's easy convincing me.
Nice, well this is it. Check out Toyin, he's owning this shit.
Totally owning this shit.
We're at 9,600 feet above sea level right now.
Yep.
And the only time I've been this high has been in an aircraft.
Country. Yeah.
Which one?
Botswana, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Tanzania, and Kenya. And I've hiked Kilimanjaro twice. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you
Enjoy
so
your
much.
lunch. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I thought I was high-wired. I thought I was somebody who had things going, you know, like I was... Brad takes it to another level. I can't cope with Brad. He's talking about another ride, another day, and I'm saying to myself, with me, maybe. Of course, I'm just kidding. I'd love to ride with Brad again because he challenges me to be better than myself.
Toyin's doing awesome on his new CRF 450X, practicing on some dirt, doing some enduro practicing. So this is awesome. It's not a roller coaster. We don't go down the hill and coast around the turns. Ooh. Yes, that is awesome, Elijah! Nice, Jojo! Yeah, there goes Toyin! They're getting it! This is sweet! Toyin's doing an awesome job! Yeah, baby! Good, Jojo! On the throttle, buddy, on the throttle, yes! Stay on the throttle, yes! Now punch it on the throttle, yes! Yeah, you took about 2 seconds to learn to be friends with his bike.
Man, that was awesome!
Good job!
Woohoo! Yeah! I like that. Today was my very first time of doing anything like this.
You did fantastic, yeah.
It was really awesome. I mean, I had so much fun. Ron, I'm waiting for you to do the dance. We need to do the dance. Ah! Yeah.
A little bit around.
The best guest we've ever had stay with us, so.
Now I'm gonna cry.
I know I'm gonna cry too!
Awesome, perfect.
Toyin, Eric Haugen with Wolfman Luggage. Finally, great to meet you. I heard you had a CRF 450X, and there's a few of our enduro goodies we want to give you: an enduro toolkit, an enduro fender bag,
thank you,
and an enduro carry-all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. I'm really honored to meet you.
Be very safe on all your trips. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you. I think Evan and Owen are the most craziest people I've met in person, but yet the most interesting to hang out with. Those guys were hilarious. The very second we met, we started making music together. The very second we met. And they just, Owen was on his violin, Evan was on the guitar, and he was making music, and we hugged each other, and we started singing together. And it was like a campfire party right in the afternoon.
Of my life is really good on. We got
Frog Barker, you're gonna sing.
Got a brand new hamstring for Butina.
I don't have words to describe my experience on this trip. Meeting people face to face for the first time and feeling as if you've known these people all your life. And you don't want to leave. You don't want them to go. I think riding motorcycles with the crew to 11,381 feet above sea level was the craziest thing I've ever done in my life. You were almost at the same level with clouds, and I saw snow in summer. We were riding above levels where there was snow. There was snow below us. That was epic. That was the cream of it all. Awesome.
Get out of the way! Help me! Help me! Get out of the way!
So, what you saying again?
I think you're probably going to want to take that gospel-singing Nigerian actor of yours back to Lagos or wherever that town is that you come from.
I'm the baddest gun in the West.
I'll tell you something, Toyin. This town ain't big enough, not for both of us. You're going to have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Do you, boy?
Do you feel lucky, punk? 'Cause I do.
If you think I give a damn about your billion-dollar tanker, the impact it's going to have on this project, ride of my life, you're fooling yourself, boy.
You know, he took us fishing yesterday and we caught fish, which we had for dinner. And that was awesome. You know, I haven't fished. I mean, last time I did anything fishing related was I was 12 years old. So you can imagine, I mean, that was like what? 32 years ago.
It's knowing that your door's always open and your path is free to walk. That tends to make me leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds, and the ink stains ever dried upon some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory. For hours you're just gentle on my mind. I'm clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that bind me. Or something that somebody said because they thought we'd fit together walking. It's knowing that the world will not be cursing nor forgiving as I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind.
Just north of Vegas, on the extraterrestrial highway. Looking for Area 51. A secret airbase somewhere at the end of this secret paved road maintained by the state. Never know. Truth is out there. It's hot. Under 11 degrees. Looking for aliens.
Prior to this ride, I've ridden in maybe high 90s. So we got into out in the desert. That was probably, I think the top I saw was 114, and that was pretty taxing. I thought I could handle it, but our first stop, I realized that it was a little bit more tough on me than I thought. But we took a break, got some water, cooled down a bit, and then got back on the road. And then another one of our riders, Neil, it ended up getting to him a little bit worse. So we had to stop and take a break for the day.
It's too fucking hot, man. What, 112, 115? Fucking fry an egg on my face.
Where are we?
Middle of the fucking desert in Nevada. What the fuck are we thinking? Time to downgrade. Flip-flops and shorts. And we have one water bottle just to squirt on myself.
So as we turn around the corner here, you can see a forest fire.
Oh wow, it's still going on.
No, this is new. That's right there. Look at that, man.
When did it start?
I don't know. This was not burning yesterday, that's for sure.
Wow.
That, my friend, is El Capitan.
Which one? The rock?
Straight ahead of me.
Oh wow. Nothing cooler than motorcycle adventure.
I don't think there is. I mean, where else are you going to be a mile below a pile of granite riding your bike through? My favorite is when we come out of this tunnel, the big reveal that you got. Bam! Look straight ahead. Yeah.
Oh my. Look at the river down there.
Oh, dude. Don't even get me started.
This is paradise right here, dude. Granite and forest. Thank you.
$3.95.
Dude.
Yeah. Kind of digging the bear claw. I'm done.
I don't know much about Bryan Adams. All I know is that he's a Canadian singer and he sang, I'm gonna run to you. Fooling around with the Ride of My Life crew with that song on this trip, I think was the hook of this journey for me. I'll never ever forget this experience. It was hilarious. The one that was the funniest was the one you and I and Ken did at 11,381 feet.
When the feeling's right, I'm gonna run all night. I'm gonna run to you.
And it was three of us. That was funny.
I'm gonna run to you. Yow. I'm gonna run to yow. Feeling's right, I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna run. Yep. Runs me down.
Check this.
Come on, get in there.
I'm gonna run all night. I'm gonna run to you. When the feeling's right, I'm gonna run all night. I'm gonna run to you. Run to
This is happening right now.
I'm gonna run to you. I'm gonna run to you. I'm gonna run all night. I'm gonna run all night. I'm gonna run to you. I'm gonna run to you. I'm gonna run to you. Run to you. 'Cause when the feeling's right, I'm gonna wait all night. I'm gonna run to you.
Bryan Adams is forever in my mind. Basically on a daily basis, and after not seeing him for a day and a half, it took maybe 30 minutes before I heard him say, I'm gonna run to you, and it just immediately put a smile on my face.
That's a wrap.